Well, man, Lewis, welcome back. Channel, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, a little hiatus for taking, but we are back with a little bit of NFL head coach, the Tennessee Titans West Coast offense. If you missed any of the other episodes that they've been on the channel, the playlist, take a look at the preseason. We did sim around preseason. If you remember correctly, we did win that first preseason game against the Rams 10-7. We did second game, if you will, we ended up losing to the Raiders by a count of 23-20. The third week of the preseason, we ended up smoking the Falcons 33-14. And in the
Vikings scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce the signing of one of the offseason's biggest free agents.
We have yet to play. We are going to sim that here in just a moment. We don't want that free agent bid there. We seem to be got all team members we got here right now. We are 2-1 as we said in the preseason. We will be simming that game. We're not worried about. We're not worried about that. Game plan.
Hey, Coach, what are we focusing on today?
We are going to...
Tennessee just wrapped up its final practice, and I'm a bit confused by its game plan choices this week. It's clearly behind the opponent when it comes to the level of preparation for both teams. It seems to be taking this game for granted, and that could really hurt them.
Staff right now.
I'm Mike Tomlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
Game day against Green Bay. Like I said, we will be simming. We'll be over here at Lambeau. Week 3, Green Bay was defeated 21-6. We always have back Adrian Peterson.
It's game time.
Oops, no, we don't want to play this game. We want to sim the game. We don't want to play it. We don't want to play it. We're going to back out, folks. We want to sim the game, not play. My apologies. We will be playing that first game of the season. We will be playing the first game. We will be simming this one here. So, we'll be backing out of this, folks, to sim it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this NFL.
Let the captains know the call.
Sure, the captains know the call. So, like I said, we will be simming, but we will be playing that first regular season game.
Hey, Coach, ready to start today's game?
The box score gives us the victory, the edge, 27-20. Kerry Collins had 1 touchdown, 131 yards. He had no picks. We had Vince Young come in. Vince Young had one touchdown and 1 pick. Or excuse me, 3 picks. Good gravy. Foster had 34 yards. Vince Young had 2. Lendell Wright had 12. Chris Johnson had 6. And Kerry Collins had a -4. Receiving, we had Justin Gage led all receiving yards with a $153. Jones had 102. Cineris Moss is there. Michael Pollard, not bad. Blocking was pretty good. Did we give up any? We had Thornton who had an interception, and the chief, if you will, the man of the hour, the guy who is the Tennessee Titans, or was the Tennessee Titans back then, Keith Bullock. He had an interception. Rob Baronis did kick 2 field goals. His longest field goal was 45 yards. Kickoff return, we had Henry. He had 51 yards on 2 attempts. And then we have Davis, who had 82 yards. And then, of course, Davis had 12 yards on the punt returns. But for the most part, I think we did pretty decent there with the preseason, going 3-1 in the preseason. Very, very happy about the preseason. Now we're going to go with the preseason promise, folks.
Let's go over my expectations for this season, Coach.
We're on the hot seat. Preseason promise. Here you will predict how you think the team will do this upcoming season. Finish below 500. I think it's a negative 4, but that's what the owner's expectation is, for us to finish below 4 or below 500, if you will. We're not going to say win the conference championship, because this team has a long way to go as far as learning playbook and changing over from their current to the West Coast offense. They have a lot of learning to do. We're not going to say win a Super Bowl. We're not going to say win the conference championship. We're not going to make the playoff. We're not going to say that. I mean, by some miracle. He wants us to finish above 500. Negative 1% if we do agree with him, and a negative 4% for say finish below 400 or below 500. We will go with him and say preseason promises will finish below 500. Approval rating changed. The owner has a negative 1 on us, which we knew that was going to happen because they talked about it. That's what would happen. Progress reports. We got Demario Presley, and we got health and fatigue. Everybody seems to be healthy except for Kerry Collins, who's probable. 80% fatigue, 80% healthy. Vince Young is healthy. His overall health is 90%. I don't know. Still got a few free agent bids. We'll be playing against the Jaguars to start things off. That was free agent bid Rocky Boykin. Maybe we signed Rocky. Rocky was on this team, I believe. Mike Vanderjack. There's Martin Gramatica. Where is Rocky Boykin? There's Leron McCoy, Larry Triplett, Terrence Metcalf. Rocky Boykin ain't on here. There's our free agents right here. Rocky Boykin, I think, is a left end, I think, is he not? Or is he a... He's not a... He's a right outside line. I know he's a linebacker. Forget what position he played. Was a middle linebacker? There's Brian Simmons. Left outside linebacker. Huh? I don't know why I passed up Boynton, but Courtney Brown. There's Travis LeBoy. He was on this Titans team, I believe, as well. Wide receivers, David Clowney. My man, Peerless Price, 9 years experience. Your roster is full. Okay. So our roster is full. Let's go to our roster. I want Peerless Price on this team. Alright, so we will take out him. Go down here to free agents and we will sign my man, Curtis Price. If you know my NFL Head Coach Jet series, the series I had with I had the Jet series, and I also had the NFL Head Coach, the Raiders series. You know that I love my man Peerless Price. So it looks like Vince Young will get the start over Kerry Collins. We will put our third receiver as Peerless Price over him. Just for simple fact there. Will also be our first. Gage is our second. Price will be our third. And Brandon Jones will be our fourth receiver. Also, our tight end is Marcus Pollard. We'll keep him there as well. All right. Let's go back and we need to know about the scouting report for the... Why'd I do that? Sometimes I just get the trigger button, get trigger happy. We got the players cut. Don't know what they do. Young halfback starts. Okay, the owner and I have given it a lot of thought. And we think it's time to hand over the starting job to the rookie. We need to make the final decision. Start Lindell White or keep Chris Johnson, the veteran. Why would they call Chris Johnson the veteran? Okay, I understand. He got a year. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we are going to make the decision to start Lindell White.
What drills are we gonna run today?
Let's improve the combo blitzes there. Practice recap, probably didn't learn much. We learned some, and most of it's unlearned. We don't want him. We don't want Ryan Fitzpatrick. We got pretty much what we need here.
I'm Adam Schefter, and here's your draft update. All the buzz centers around one player in this draft. Stanford quarterback Jack English is the most anticipated rookie since his idol
Rob
declared for
Baronis,
the draft back in
the late, great Rob
1983
Baronis.
in the class of the quarterbacks. He's got everything you'd want in a
Everything will be
quarterback,
good there.
and Stanford's
Here's our
season
game plan.
rests on his left arm. I can't remember a time when we had such a clear #1 pick in September. Besides
Stop their
English,
halfback
a
by
number
tackle.
of great players could be in this year's draft class.
Work with QB.
What do we want to practice today?
Practice recap. Unlearned 94%. Good night. Oh, we went down to 62. Play learning. Okay, what do we got? Approval change failed. So we didn't increase Finchon's play knowledge or mastered. We didn't add 10 new plays before the preseason is over. Develop our staff. We have ourselves on the hot seat. Willard Wilkerson. We're on the hot seat, folks. Special skills. We do want game film analysis. Or did we already pick that? I think we've already got, yeah, we've already got game film analysis. Enough to purchase. Okay, let's go back to the regular skills here. Enough to purchase. I don't think we have enough to purchase. Do we have enough to purchase another? Purchase another one of those. Now we're done. We don't have enough to purchase anything. What about our offensive coordinator? I don't think he has much of anything. Mike Heimendinger or Heimendinger? He has game film analysis. We did purchase that. He has that. Quarterback readiness. I don't think he has much of anything to pick. Yeah, he can't pick much of anything. Defensive coordinator can't pick much of anything. The quarterback coach, yeah, we got to build these guys up just a little bit before we can do anything. Let's back out of there. But yeah, we did get those goals failed. Brought us down. New season goals. So the fans want us to crush the Jaguars in week 1. Win 3 out of the 4 first games. Beat the Colts on Monday nights. and week 8 for the fans. The owner thinks we should re-sign Craig Hendrick. Media thinks the GM needs to be replaced, hire a new one to make them happy. Fans want to hire one of the college coaches this season. Have an approval rating of 80 by the end of the season. Wow, okay. That's kind of, yeah.
The Jags told me they've been working on their power running game in practice today. They believe that the key to their success is running up the middle.
Let's
Practice
go
about
ahead
to
and
start,
work with
Coach.
the D-line.
What's the plan?
Tennessee's head coach seems to be more than ready for this week's matchup. He told me that the game plan they put in this week will have their opponent on its heels. The team is ready and focused and expecting to win this game.
I'm Tony Dungy, and you're watching NFL Network.
Okay, there we go. There's our... We didn't learn much of anything there. Draft preview. Overrated is B Bellow, or B Below. I guess we would call that Bellow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the episode right here. We will be back at you in the next episode with that first week game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're new, do me a favor, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember to Wolfpack fam today, sniff and bite into the bell icon. Part of the notifications, so I do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. We will see you in the next episode. Until next time, remember to always stay hungry like the wolf. Wolf man,